Welcome to the Blue Dot Podcast, a show dedicated to life in Harrison County and beyond.
Hello, Harrison County, and welcome to another episode of the Blue Dot Podcast. This is episode 108, and it is our Discovery Dialogue.
Our first one. Hi, Mom.
Hi, glad to be here as usual.
Our usual crew.
Yeah, you're back with us. This is your first episode
Your
back. How do you feel about it?
I feel motivated. I feel creative. I'm glad we're back on.
Yeah, we gave, a brief outline on our first episode of what we were going to do on these, and we are tasting items. Oh. And so I think we're just going to jump right into the taste.
Yeah, I'm
to start
all down.
the episode.
So we're still doing discussion, but
Throughout.
we're also adding a tasting into these discussions.
Yeah,
so there's still going to be Discovery Dialogues.
Yes.
Well, I would hope so.
With some food.
With some food.
Well, we can discover food and dialogue with food.
So we're going to get right to our tasting. Today we are going to be tasting and discussing Girl Scout cookies because tis the season.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, actually, I was just at Walmart, and there was a Girl Scout. I stopped by, and I looked to see what they had.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like 2 boxes of what we already have left. Like they said, they're running out. This is the last bit of it. So if you didn't, by the time this episode comes out, there's probably no more Girl Scouts cookies.
Well, everyone's familiar with them, but...
Well, and I love talking about them. I have a long history with this product.
Is it because you sold it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Sort of. So just real quick before we get in, Roz is in Girl Scouts now, and so she is in a troop, and we sell Girl Scout cookies, but that's beside the point. When we first moved back to Corydon from Texas, my first job here was a full-time, desk job for the Girl Scouts in Louisville, in the big office on Grinstead Drive.
I've never heard this.
Yes.
108 episodes that I've never heard Girl Scouts mentioned.
It was fun for all of us.
It's the only time in my life that I have worked a salaried job that didn't have hours. And I do not thrive in that environment.
Because you feel like you're always working, or you're feel responsible?
I never know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm the kind of person where I want to know, you're here, this is the work, and I do the work, and then I leave.
Yes.
Yeah. I do not do well with, these...
Open-ended.
No. Yes, exactly. So my title was Membership Coordinator of Harrison, Clark, and Floyd County. Or no.
So were you responsible?
Was it just
Crawford.
So were you responsible for just getting kids to sign up?
Getting kids to sign up, but more importantly, getting the parents to agree to be a leader, because that's how Girl Scouts works, is it's run by parents who lead the troop. So I was the worst possible person for this job, because it was basically...
Did you have kids?
No.
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 Oh, no.
Oh, no. And, I had to go into every elementary school in these areas and, try to convince people to be Girl Scouts. It was just a terrible job for me. But we had so many cookies all year round. So you just got to eat cookies all the time. And I got to go to the warehouse, because there's only 2 places in the country that make Girl Scout cookies. One of them is in Louisville, Little Brownie Bakers on Dixie Highway.
Right.
They make half the cookies for the country, and I got to go be in the warehouse, and that was crazy.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That job was a blast for anyone connected, because Ray would have stories from all these elementary
and it ended
schools.
horribly, because the year I was there only a year, and the summer I left, they laid off over 30% of the company in one day.
Oh, wow.
And it was a nonprofit. Julie Mormon was my boss there.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And so
I'm learning so much today.
Yeah. So she witnessed the layoffs, and it was really crazy. It was all cost related and restructuring, from the top down. It wasn't performance.
They were changing with the times.
It was just really bad. The day that they did the layoffs, they changed all of the groupings in Outlook, so where you could see who was going to be left. Like they
Really?
restructured. Yeah, if when you went into Outlook Express where they did our email, you could see who was still there.
Why'd they do that?
Because they're dumb.
Okay.
And they
Oh,
think
so they I guess they canceled all the email accounts,
Yeah.
and so some looked like they were active, and some
yeah.
were
And
inactive.
so you
one
could
was-
see who was going to get
That is
laid off
awful.
before it happened, and it was really horrible.
Oh, that just sounds horrible.
It was. Anyway, so that's my
anyhow.
history with the Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
And we've got a few flavors here. We've got the classic Thin Mints, Samoas, trefoils. But Elmer brought something that we can do as a comp. He brought the Great Value brand. What are they called?
Girls, well, they're called
Caramel cookies,
caramel cookies.
caramel, coconut, and fudge cookies, and fudge mint.
Yeah, they don't have like a unifying. That was the one thing I was like, you could have just branded this as one thing or something.
Right.
But
so
yeah,
this is the
these are
Walmart
version of Girl
versions.
Scout cookies.
Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a side by side of the Samoa first.
Yeah, let's do the visual.
I'm looking at them right now.
So we got Great Value. Which one's Great Value? I can't even
the one on
tell.
the left.
The one, oh, it's a little lighter.
It's way lighter.
Okay.
It's not nearly as toasted.
Which probably means it's not as rich.
No, it's probably just corn syrup.
Oh, really?
not
Instead
caramel.
of what? Oh,
I bet you. And then the fudge stripes are way lighter. They don't look nearly as dark, like
It's
dark
like-
chocolate.
It's like if you bought, or if you bought like a poster, a screen printed poster original, and then you ordered a printed one.
exactly.
Yes,
Exactly the same.
exactly
And
the
it's
same.
like-
It's just like a half version. But anyway, I'm
Should
going to
we try 'em?
taste.
I can't believe we're having cookies for an episode.
Is this wrong?
I'll
But
tell you.
I think I like the Great Value better. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. It has more flavor.
I wouldn't disagree. I'm having a little trouble getting a lot of difference.
I feel like the cookie part of the Girl Scout version is slightly the cookie
Thicker?
is crunchier.
Crunchier and thicker. And kind of tasteless. Like
Yeah,
chalky.
but definitely tastes. I mean, you're probably right. It's probably way sweeter. You know.
There's
Look at the profile on the inside. It's
Oh wow!
It's
oh wow!
quite a bit different.
Now that's dramatic.
That's
this
dramatic.
is bright white.
There's quite a thicker layer of crunch on the Great Value.
The chocolate is very thick on the bottom of the Girl Scout.
It sure is.
Almost seems like big corporation took the Girl Scout cookie and just fixed it.
And just said we
why.
can make this actually a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't dislike either one of them.
Now, I really wish we would have been organized enough ahead of time to order some Girl Scout cookies from the other bakery, which is in South Dakota, ABC Bakers. They make the other half of the countries for the or cookies for the country, and theirs are different, like slightly.
That would have been fun. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess, are we going to rate these? Is there a rating system that we want to put
Since
on
we
our
only
tasting?
since we only have two, I think we can keep.
I would just say I was gonna say there's no way it's even comparable, and I am wrong. They're both fine.
I agree.
That's where I would land on that.
Yeah.
I think if you want these in the middle of the year when there's no Girl Scouts around, this would be a good
But
substitute.
see, I feel like that's maybe the only reason Girl Scout cookies are any good is because we only get them once a year.
Yeah.
It's like the St. Joe picnic, which is now no more.
I know.
But we miss it, and it's because it was once a year.
I know. Like,
So there.
so there. Okay. I want to talk about the skate park opening day on April 25th. Are you a sponsor, Elmer? I saw your logo on
They
the.
threw my logo on there.
Okay.
Because we're working with the town to try to paint a mural before the event.
Oh, really? Before then?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a little long shot here,
Uh-huh,
but
yeah,
we're
yeah.
trying to make it happen, and everybody seems to be working, and everybody seems to be working towards this goal,
Where would
including
that
the
go
town.
exactly?
So they have the largest fingerboard area in this park, and they want to paint a mural around that, and they want to add a mural on the bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
On a curve? Oh, wow.
It will only be like a section of it, but we're trying to get funding because that was the other thing. It's like they were wanting to pay for this, and I was like, no, we get funding for this, and
Yeah.
so we're working on that. But I'm excited. I was gonna for the mural on the figure board area. I'm planning to do just animal skateboarding.
Yeah.
Just for fun. Like
yeah.
creek. I was thinking of like creatures that
Creek animals.
hang out by the creek, making them,
I love that idea.
anthropomorphic.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
And then I pitched them like some sketches, and they seem to be on board with the idea. And then just have like a creek in the background. I don't know,
that
just
sounds,
adding to that
sounds
space.
charming and wonderful.
Yeah.
I love
It's
the idea.
it's really
But
exciting.
they are having. I mean, I've talked to Gary a bit. He's come to the shop several times just to talk about
Yeah.
it. I think he's really excited about it. And like they're gonna have the ribbon cutting one day, but then they're gonna have like a big party, and there's gonna be like I believe there's food trucks and vendors and DJ and all that good
fun.
stuff.
Yeah,
So-
the ribbon cutting is at noon on April 24th, and then the party is the next day, the
And that's a
25th at
Saturday?
2.
Saturday?
Yeah.
And I believe I can't remember if they're gonna have vendors or if I might be the only vendor.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But I'll have a tent. And they're also, this is, again, what I've heard. I don't know anything that's, set in stone. But they want to have like a yoga thing in the afternoon
okay.
at Rice Island. Like
Okay.
maybe like the biggest yoga.
Is Jennifer
session.
doing that, maybe?
I'm not sure. I think they were talking to Anne Marie.
Oh, yeah. That makes
I'm
sense.
not 100%.
Yeah.
Try combine
Yeah,
it.
that makes sense.
Because they've already done it with her.
Yeah,
And so I think
that's
they might
perfect.
just want to bring it back.
She's
Well-
perfect for that kind of thing,
Yeah.
too.
What a
She's
wonderful event. I'm
she's
looking
one of my
forward to that.
favorites.
Yeah, she's a crack up.
Not that I would
Yeah.
probably love your class too. I still have. I've only had one class.
I will
with you.
say her vibe. I've never been to Anne Marie's class, but I bet it's really fun.
It's like slightly boot camp and intense, but in the best way. Like I like right now. Callie is way more gentle and yeah.
Yeah.
So I do enjoy like a morning easy class,
Yeah.
but then sometimes you need a good wake up. Sorry,
Okay,
we're on a
good little
tangent.
yoga.
Is it-
That's
review
okay.
there.
It's
Yeah.
time for a
I
new
want to
taste
taste
in
Thin
there.
Mints.
Thin Mints.
We're doing the fudge mint versus the Thin Mint.
Ooh, that's what they're calling that. Okay.
So right off the bat, I'm looking at them.
Oh, no question.
No question.
I like the Thin Mint Girl Scout.
Way better.
It's bigger diameter. Mm-hmm. I don't like those little eyes that they poke in the.
See, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so if you look closely, the Thin Mint's got them. The docking.
They do.
Yes, it does. It has
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one in the middle.
I see it. They're bigger.
Are you serious?
Yes.
The
it does.
design is a little bit bigger, wider.
But see, look at the Girl Scout Thin Mint, Mom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good grief.
And
I've
I'm
never,
assuming
I
that-
see it now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at the scalloped.
Oh, I know. And so the
edges, too.
scalloped edges on the fudge mint, I do not prefer.
I'm never much on scallops. Scalloped edges.
You don't
Yeah.
like that. There's a woman on Survivor this season who has she decided to wear a short sleeve turtleneck shirt that has scalloped edge sleeves,
I don't like that. Okay.
and it drives me crazy.
She hasn't been voted off yet for that?
No,
Okay.
no.
I'd vote her off.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so I'm gonna taste the fudge mint.
It's not as substantial.
It's pretty good.
What do you mean on that?
It crunched easier. I feel like it might crumble on me. It feels crummy. You know? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
Oh, the Girl,
I think
the
that-
Girl Scout 100% on this one.
I taste way more mint on the the Walmart brand, but the other one you taste mint, not
But
as
it's
strong,
not-
but has a better crunch.
It's a higher quality of mint taste.
yeah.
Like it's not as cheap.
There's almost mint in the chocolate on this a lot.
Yeah. To me, Girl Scout, a Thin Mint is such a nostalgic taste. Like it transports me back to childhood so strongly that I don't know if you can ever beat it.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate the consistency of the Girl Scout product. Always have.
Okay, so it's more minty, the Walmart brand. The Girl Scouts definitely the crunch. Love
Oh.
it. The chocolate's up pretty good.
Girl Scouts
On the Girl
understated.
The
It's
Walmart-
understated.
The Walmart is so synthetic mint.
Oh, okay.
It's so toothpastey compared to the
Well,
Girl
that's a good
Scout.
point. Yeah.
Okay.
It tries too hard. The Walmart tries too hard.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
I enjoy that.
Okay. Well, what else do you have, Mom? Tell it. You can. Why don't you start with your discoveries because
Okay.
you weren't here.
Okay. In our current political situation, I attribute every problem we have to I don't want to say a lack of education, because that kind of hurts people's feelings, because it's not exactly that. It's a lack of, I don't know, gray philosophy. People aren't well read. They haven't exposed, I don't think we all expose ourselves enough to alternate thinking, and I think fiction and reading is important to get a handle on how you live and react and exist in the world. Mm-hmm. So I looked up on the internet that World Literacy Day is celebrated throughout the planet on September the 8th. So I thought, because 2 years ago I did World Art Day, and so now I want to do World Literacy Day. So I wanted to think up something literate that we could do toward that goal. So since January, I've been painting, drawing, doing about a 6x8 piece of art, if you want to call it that, that symbolizes a book. And so I've got a list of people I text the picture to every day, and they have to come back and guess the book. Okay, so I've done about 70. And
she does one a day.
One a day. So they aren't great art by any stretch of the imagination, but they do symbolize a book. And then we get responses, which has been so much fun, because everybody will come back really fast. Oh, that's the raven. Ooh, that's fried green tomatoes.
Some of them are very hard.
This is a great way to get people to start looking at books more.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're
it's like it makes it into a Jeopardy game.
It's a Jeopardy game. It's just for fun. It's totally for the hell of it. Yeah.
I love that.
I do too. I'm having fun. And so what I want to put out here on the pod is, if you will give me your phone number.
If you email us your phone number.
I will put you on the list. And this book goes out between 9:30 and 10 every morning.
Every morning.
Oh, it's every day.
It's every single day.
Every single day. I haven't missed since January 1st.
Okay, so you can email Blue Dot.
You can email us at bluedotharrisoncounty@gmail.com. Email us your phone number and your name. We'd like to know who you are.
Oh, yeah, for fun.
Yeah. And she will text you a image of this piece of artwork, and you can try to guess it, or just maybe you don't want to comment. You can just get it every day. That's fine.
Ignore me if you want.
Yes. But
there is no pressure here.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on September 8th, which has to be a Tuesday, I'm going to throw some kind of function. I don't know what it'll be, but all 240 maybe of these little pictures I'll have hanging, or some kind of thing. I haven't decided on that yet.
I wish I had like wall space in the shop. I would totally just let you.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, we don't have any wall space.
Well, we could hang them. We could hang them from something.
That would be cool. We can do that.
Well, what I envision is hanging them, and I ordered these giant clips from Walmart. And on the back will be a sticker, World Literacy Day, guess this book, and it'll say the book on the back. So it's been a book or a poem or a play.
And you're keeping track of the dates on there too. Which date?
No, you're just doing them.
I think that would be also good to just track the date
that it was
created, because I think there's also going to be an evolution of your work,
absolutely,
your style.
You know what?
And so
Elmer?
when you see one you made in December or September, and one you saw in January, you can actually start seeing like a growth. And like your
well, you know
quick
what?
24 daily.
I'm going to do that. That's a great idea.
Because then I'm curious, like when they're hanging up in the gallery, like I want to, if I see one, I'm like, well, it looks a little different. I want to know when it was made.
Good God.
Great.
Done that.
You don't have to
Well, you can go back and add them, because we have them all.
Here's the deal. I've been putting them in bags, and they're stacking up. So they're like 2 bags full of this in order. Because I'll finish one, take a picture of it, walk over, put it in the stack. So they are in order in a way. That's not too hard to go back and do.
What medium are you using for these? Or is whatever comes? Okay, I love that. Okay, yes.
All kinds of stuff.
I love this.
And today, my granddaughter gave me an idea, and my grandson too. a collage. So I'm going to start throwing some collage.
Yes, I love collage.
And so I drew a picture of Edgar Allan Poe. I have a book from 20, 30 years ago of caricatures of all literary authors. And Edgar Allan Poe's was priceless. So I tried to draw it, and it wasn't good enough, or I would have put it on the Raven. But that's what I'm going to start doing, kind of. So I can't tell you how much fun I would have if you will text your phone number.
Yep.
And I'll put them out there.
Yeah.
And then if you think this is a bore, then you say, take me off the list.
Yeah, just respond, take me off.
I will not take it
she won't care.
personally. Oh, gosh,
so
no.
much.
It's just for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm in.
Yeah.
This ties to books, and you were talking on the first episode about
I know, my bookmobile.
Is
I
this
know.
an event where now we're already planning an event in September down at the shop?
theme.
Art's going to be hanging from the walls. There's going to be a bookmobile parked outside. DJ Alex is going to be playing some music. Like
What?
we're already.
It's already done.
It's already done.
It's already
Like-
planned.
Thank you.
It's already planned.
I'm relieved.
Just wait for the invitation when we get closer to the end.
I think it's set.
Maybe that's our wrap up.
When
do we wrap up the season?
About then. We can end early if we need to.
We can have the
Yeah.
party and then just do a final
Could we,
episode.
could we, like, wear some T-shirts?
Yeah, where we would
Whatever
get
we
T-shirts for this.
Yeah, I guess I know a guy that could print some shirts for this event. Amazing. I love
Details to come. I mean, that's
All right, we're
very
already-
productive conversation.
Yes.
it. This is a planning session / episode.
Right.
It works.
I want to talk about. So your caffeine thing inspired me, an alcohol thing last episode, but now you're back on caffeine, but it's fine. I'm giving up podcasts for Q2.
What?
Yes.
Q2, meaning quarter.
Why?
Quarter 2 of the year.
Why?
Unless it's like for a purpose. Like, unless I'm like, I want to know about this issue or this book or something. I can't use them as just open entertainment. I have to use audiobooks for that.
Wow.
That's what I'm
that's
doing.
Huge.
I'm
Because
gonna try that.
I use podcasts to just pass the time when I'm doing repetitive work like
I have for
printing or something.
20 years.
And that is, I don't
Do you
know,
find
for me
yourself-
so healthy. Like 'cause
It's
I don't,
not. If
when
it's
I
healthy
read
for you,
books-
then that's great. It's not healthy.
It's not
for
healthy
me.
for you?
No, because the people annoy me.
You're listening to the wrong podcast then.
I've listened to so many though, and they all just get on my nerves after a while.
I don't
and they
think
make
it's them. I think it's the noise.
it's the
maybe.
noise.
It's the noise.
It's a very specific kind of show I'm talking about. So maybe I just need to reassess my shows.
Well, Elmer may be
which
right.
I have this year.
Here's the other thing. Maybe you're wanting more out of an episode.
Yeah.
Have you tried getting into like video podcasts?
No,
like
I don't
a
want to
YouTube
watch
channel.
anything.
You don't want to watch
no.
You don't want to.
I'm doing
'cause that-
dishes.
yeah,
I'm
that's the
cleaning.
thing.
I'm moving. No, I
Yeah.
can't watch something. But here's the main reason. I just landed on it. I totally forgot the main reason that made me get this idea. I can't take the ads anymore. So the shows that I still like don't have ads.
Okay.
That's
okay,
what it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
the
it.
shows I still really enjoy do not have ads, or if they do have ads, they're at the same point in the podcast every time, and they like lead up to them really well and come out of them really well. But so many shows I've listened to, they've started subscribing to like a advertising agency where it just puts the ad in the middle of
Yeah.
the episode with no warning.
Sort of like Prime Video.
Yeah,
Like
and
you have
I,
a little downtime in the
Yeah.
a lull in your podcast. In your
well, in
episode,
some they're not
and
even
they'll-
in a lull. It's like in the middle
just
of
stops
yeah,
and
it's,
then-
it's in the
Chop it
middle.
out.
Oh, wow.
They chop it out.
They literally just come in the middle of the talking and
but the
come.
content's there when you come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's abrasive. It's
Right.
It throws off your flow
Yeah.
of like listening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
Totally.
just really don't like listening to
And you-
that.
So they're losing
can't-
listeners. You're not the
Well,
only
it's
one.
because now it's a membership thing. Now you have to. They want you to sign up. They want
Even
you to
though
subscribe.
they have ads in it.
Well, you can get it without ads if you pay them.
if you subscribe.
And that's
So
how everything
everything's
is now.
becoming
Yeah.
monetized. I think I actually enjoy the ads, and the only reason why, because no one likes ads. I stopped listening to the news. Like I stopped listening to the Daily and all that, the New York Times. All right.
Yeah, me too.
And so marketing ads is my way of knowing what's happening in the world a little bit. So every time there's an ad about I don't know, mattress or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, people are trying to sell more mattresses. I don't know. And it's just like, it almost gives me like a little bit of like, what are people trying to sell right now? Like, and it, cause it gives you a picture of like, oh, this is trend. I don't know. It's just like a different, since I'm in like marketing and design, it gives me a little feed on what's happening in that world.
Yeah. That's an interesting.
Subconsciously.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I get that.
So you were saying that you're also drawing a daily drawing, right?
Sort of. Okay. Yeah. I'm drawing every day, but sometimes it's in one journal, sometimes it's in another journal.
Talking about a daily thing, I find a daily thing really keeps your brain engaged.
I just remember I worked with an artist, and her thing was she would draw everything she bought.
Oh,
and she still does that.
Yeah.
And she in her sketchbook, today I bought dental floss. So she would draw dental floss. So we made posters of all these items with their prices and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And they were just like line drawing illustrations that we turn into like screen prints. But we did a whole series of them. But it was like, it's so interesting, like just people connect with it because you buy floss, you buy these things.
But are you drawing?
So, no, I'm not drawing. But this artist that you made me think of, her name is Kate Bingaman-Burt. And I'll send you the link. But
B-I-R-D, Burt?
B-U-R-T.
B-U-R-T.
I'll send you the link. She's from Portland. And I thought, she's such a cool artist. She's done some guest visits here in Louisville as part of the design group that's there. But just working with her, we got to work and work on a project, and I don't know, it was just like she's essentially doing what you guys are doing, just cataloging the day-to-day life, and like it's just tracking history, which is funny because you can journal in so many different ways. Like what you're doing, daily drawings.
I don't love like writing out long thoughts and things. I like that.
I tried to do that, and then I bore myself when I read it.
Well, and I think that there's lots of things that you think that you could write down, but I don't want written down anywhere. Honestly,
that's exactly.
Honestly, I don't want it written down somewhere.
Sometimes
where someone else can see it.
Have more feelings. Than words do. And I think that's exactly what you're doing. You're kind of capturing that feeling, because when you look back at these, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember that.
What I do is I do write down like what we did in the day, like went to Costco or like whatever.
I love that.
But
we just started going to Costco.
Oh my gosh, don't you love it? That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, we should.
I love Costco.
Yeah,
love it.
We're getting used to it again, but
it's so great. It's so great. I love it.
The last thing that I listened to was it, and my go-to guy, Trevor Noah, and I don't know if you listened to the Jose Andres episode.
Not yet.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it is a very good episode. Yeah. He just talks about like, we have such a divide in our country and in the world. And it's like, it's always these guys versus these guys. And he really just like, he just goes in. He went to, Israel, and he went to the other, Gaza. And they're like, well, are you pro this or pro that? He's like, no, I'm pro people not starving.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like, I just care about people not dying and suffering, because not everybody has to be, or not everybody's against or pro this. They just want to get by. And I don't know, that to me, like, really stuck with me, because that's kind of the problem we have. It's like, we forget our humanity because somehow you try to associate people with something else. And this is part of why we changed this podcast too. Is because you can be against something, or if you don't see both sides, or if you just don't find common ground on like finding the humanity in everything, then like we're never going to get better.
Yeah, how do you even go forward then?
Yeah, if you can't treat each other as humans, like, okay, maybe we don't. I mean, you and I don't agree on everything. We don't have to agree.
No,
but like, we see each other, we respect each other as humans, and like, I think we need more of that, and that's kind of what I took from that episode.
I need to listen to that. Okay, I get a little bit touchy, I guess, when people say we need to see both sides of some of these issues.
And sometimes we don't. Maybe we don't see. We just need to agree that we're not going to kill each other.
Well, but one half is okay. Like today, our Department of Defense guy said he wants to go full outright violence. He's praying for full, complete violence. That I can't agree with. I mean, that philosophy I will never be able to come to terms with that.
Yeah.
But so I can't be around that kind of fear, the opposite of it, which is so angry at him, so angry at that side. The opposite is anger. That's where you get in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still angry, but I'm turning the anger around to these paintings, say, that I'm just going to do something that can help me, a therapeutic kind of thing, that isn't angry or based on anger or any way. But I still completely don't agree with that side of things. So I'm not really a conversationalist. I'm not really a person who sees both sides. I probably won't ever do that.
And I think that.
And I don't think you have to.
Yeah,
I don't think you have to, but
I think that probably what he's saying is like, I'm not here to make. That's not my role in this. Is what he was probably saying. Like,
Jose?
Yeah, you know, that's not my role. I'm gonna do exactly what you just said you're doing, and he's doing something he thinks is worth doing.
Like we have a bigger problem here than just like black and white.
Now,
like our problem is to
take
care of our people.
And I come at it from another angle where I agree with that, and that's why I do this, and I want to do my bookmobile, and I find that way more fulfilling and whatever. But I also have a lot of where Mom's anger is still directed at Republicans, which is valid, and I have that too. I'm tired of being angry at them. They're not going to change. No one's going to change their mind on Trump. It's not worth my anger. Where I'm angry is at Democrats and the way they're handling it. Like, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to get over.
Yeah.
Is because my frustration is with our side, not the Republicans right now. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
I am sick of it.
Yeah, and I don't think these frustrations are healthy.
No, they're not healthy because obviously the Democrats aren't going to change.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're
haven't
trying to
learned
blame
anything.
the other, or each party is blaming each other. It's like, if you guys, like, you're never going to change, like, because you're not willing to change.
Yeah, and when I say Democrats, I don't mean anyone specifically. I don't mean local. I don't mean national. I mean kind of just the entire thing from top down.
Yeah.
Well, we can't seem to learn anything. We just keep doing the same thing.
Well, and that's the point. The point is to keep people frustrated with each other so they're divided. Well, you can play that game, join a side, or you can back out of it.
And get out. Quit feeding it.
Quit feeding it, and I'm doing that, I think, in my own way, and I think a lot of people are.
I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
And it's, you find your thing, you find joy in it, you try to remain neutral somehow in your anger.
I don't think you have to, and you don't have to be neutral in your politics. Like, if someone asks me, I'll tell them what I think.
Right.
And I do have, very strong opinions on that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get involved in the...
My philosophy is the core, just remember we're just people. We're just human. We're just... Everybody's doing their best.
They are doing their
best.
And that's true.
Everyone has some kind of hardship, whether you think it is a hardship for them or not, whatever, they're dealing with it. Maybe they're not. It doesn't matter. But my goal is to just make people feel comfortable being themselves and feeling, like they can just...
I'm calling having fun in there too.
Having fun.
Yeah.
Be you, have fun, be kind.
Yeah, I think the only thing I wanted to make sure to get in here was your World Literacy Day and the skate park opening. But again, I want to say that if anyone wants your update, please send us your phone number to the email.
And I will put you on the list.
Yeah, we'll have our email in the show notes as well.
And, it's kind of scary to think every day, but you know what? It's been easy.
What I think is interesting is you'll just be texting people that you don't really know.
That's fine, too. I trust them. I like them.
That's
already.
great.
Well, worst
I don't
case scenario, just block them.
That's perfect. Okay.
Oh, man.
Well, thanks, guys. Thank you for joining us. If you made it this far, thank you for listening.
Thanks.
And we'll be back probably a little bit more focused as we get our sea legs this season.
Maybe not.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Good stuff. All right. We'll see you later, guys.
Thank you.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
As always, thank you so much for listening. If you want to get in touch with us, the best way to do that is via email. We love to hear from you. Please send your thoughts, ideas, questions, or concerns to blue.harrisoncounty@gmail.com. That's all one word, blue.harrisoncounty@gmail.com. Thank you.